Out Andrew Nemhard. He's one of the rookies. He's been starring. The guy's just been phenomenal with Tyrese having missed the last 2 games. I think he's probably he was the first pick of the second round, played for Florida, and then the last 2 years played for Gonzaga. And I think he's just been an astonishment how he's been playing. Guys, what are your thoughts from Andrew Nemhard so far this season?
Yeah, unfortunately, it started with that buzzer beater to take down the Los Angeles Lakers, which wasn't cool to me at the time because the Lakers lost, but it was cool for him. I snagged him in fantasy on Monday morning, so I was very pleased with his production yesterday. I think he's going to get the starting nod for the time being, like even when Tyrese comes back. He's a really enticing player. These Gonzaga guys, they just produce quality point guards. So I feel like Gonzaga's kind of been a school that gets they have solid players in the NBA, but they never have, or I can't remember who was their last star. I can't remember their last star that came out of Gonzaga, but
it'll be hopefully Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, hopefully Chet Holmgren, or maybe superstar is a better word. The Indiana Pacers are super fun to watch, man. They were really a pain in the ass to the Golden State Warriors. I know the Dubs were without Andrew Wiggins, but they play really fast. They're one of, if not the best bench scoring team in the NBA, and they were missing important players yesterday, and they took down the Dubs on the road.
Okay, so I agree. I think also this just goes to show how good of a coach Rick Carlisle is, and I think how he's just a master of rotation. I think that especially with TJ McConnell being out, you can see how this is a team that they've got a lot of depth at the guard position, and you can see the future could quite possibly be a three-headed monster of maybe Nemhard's the long-term six-man, or maybe because Nemhard's a bigger guard, they run Nemhard, Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Chris Duarte, and Isaiah Jackson's potentially the future. Goga's kind of quieted down a bit, but I think this is you're looking at a squad right here that it's a lot of athleticism and a team that the bench, I really think we had to say this is a team that, yes, the defense hasn't been necessarily good and the offense is middle of the road, but you got cornerstones in Mathurin, Halliburton, and Nemhard now. And whatever happens with Turner and Hield, it's just this team is more of a retooling than it feels as a rebuild, opposed to a rebuild.
Yeah, definitely. Carlisle's a great coach. I would think my future lineup's probably something like Tyrese. Nemhard's definitely in there. I'm sticking probably with Benedict off the bench. And
really, I'm starting Benedict, and then if I had to choose Duarte off the bench.
I think last night was his first start. Duarte, I'm not giving up on because I know he's been dealing with injuries all season, but
I'm not giving up on him.
I think he's more of a bench guy right now for him.
Yeah, I just think that they have the possibility of having this 4 out, 1 in with Jackson, and then having Mathurin, Duarte, Nemhard, and Halliburton all outside. Holy crap.
Actually, I like Jalen Smith more than Isaiah Jackson, but Isaiah Jackson's got a lot of potential for sure.
You're 100% right. In that lineup, I would rather have Jalen Smith because Jalen Smith could also pop the 3. So take that back. Jalen Smith, Stick Smith, a guy who's been every single season getting better. This guy in a year or two is going to be a guy who averages 17 and 10 easily out of University of Maryland. Jalen Smith, underrated piece. Yeah, they've got good players in every single position. Nemhard and Halliburton at the guard position, Mathurin and Duarte, and Kendall Brown, hopefully, and Terry Taylor at the wing forward spots. Then at the big man spot, they got Jackson, Smith, and Goga. I think it's just there's a lot of pieces here long-term wise already.
Yeah, Kendall Brown. Was that what you said, Kendall Brown?
Yeah, Aaron Nesmith too.
Yeah, I really liked Kendall Brown last night. Aaron Nesmith, from the Celtics. He's playing in the finals. You can tell they know what they're doing, and I'm very glad for Indiana because I know it could have been a really shaky season, but Tyrese is playing like an all-star, and now you got Nemhard. Like you said, they just got a bunch of hoopers. I like even long-term, like Jalen Smith and IJ was my big man. Maybe Goga off the bench, whatever ends up happening with Miles Turner. Who the hell knows at this point?